Some nights don't need words. The light does all the talking. My name is Leah, and Greece feels heavier at night. Thick air, slow wind, and water that glows like glass. We had just finished a 12-hour shoot, everyone gone except me and Kaia, the trainer who never seemed to sweat, only shimmer under heat. She moved like she belonged to the air itself. The models had left, the crew vanished into taxis. Only the pool remained, calm, turquoise, quietly humming with the underwater lights. I was gathering my equipment when she said, "You can swim, you know. No one's watching." I looked up. She was standing barefoot at the edge, the hem of her robe brushing her thighs, skin catching reflections from the water. "I don't swim when I'm working," I said. "You're not working anymore," she replied. I hesitated, then sat on the edge, dipping my legs in. The water was warm, silky. She joined me, close, but not enough to touch. "You spend your day capturing bodies," she said, her voice soft, lazy. "Doesn't it make you tired of looking?" "Not of looking," I said, "of pretending to see everything." She smiled, head tilted. "So what do you miss?" "Moments like this," I answered before thinking. The lights rippled across her face, blue, white, silver. We didn't speak for a while. The cicadas outside sang like static. The pool reflected both of us, two women outlined by stillness, the air between us carrying a pulse of its own. Finally, Kaia stood and slipped off her robe. Her swimsuit was simple, black, sharp against her tan. She stepped into the water, slow, deliberate, her body disappearing beneath the light. "Come on," she said, floating backward. "You can't photograph this." I laughed, but the sound came out uneven. I put the camera aside, slid into the pool. The water closed around me like heat turned liquid. We floated there, two shadows under electric blue, saying nothing, just breathing in sync. She glanced at me, eyes catching the light. "See?" she whispered. "You can't fake this kind of stillness." And for a moment, it felt like the whole world had forgotten to move, except the ripple between us, drawing closer, slower, quieter. The night had thickened. No wind, no sound but water brushing against tile. The world outside the pool didn't exist anymore. Only her, the light, and that quiet between us that felt almost alive. Kaia floated near the far edge, her face half submerged, her eyes following me. "You photograph beauty all day," she said softly, "but do you ever feel it?" I treaded water, the chlorine stinging my skin, my breath unsteady. "Sometimes," I said, "but usually it's someone else's idea of it." She smiled faintly. "And tonight? Tonight feels like mine." She swam closer, slow, deliberate, like approaching a secret. The light under the surface turned her body into shifting silver, her skin gleaming as though made of moonlight. "You hide behind the camera," she said. "It's safer there." "Safe isn't living." Her voice had that low, quiet steadiness, not teasing, not demanding, just certain. The kind of certainty that makes you forget the line between distance and closeness. We both drifted to the shallow end. Our hands found the same edge at the same time. Her fingers brushed mine underwater. Small, accidental, enough to make the air catch in my chest. I turned to her. She was close now, drops gliding from her shoulder down her arm, catching the blue light. "What are you afraid of?" she asked. "Breaking the silence," I said. She smiled. "Then don't. Just stay in it." And we did. No words, no movement, just the rhythm of breathing, the soft hum of the pool filter, the world folding into color and sound. For a moment, she closed her eyes and tilted her head back, hair fanning through the water. "You know," she murmured, This is the kind of night people spend years trying to remember. Or trying to forget, I said. Her eyes opened, direct, fearless. You won't forget it. The lights flickered once, dimmed, and the water went darker, warmer, deeper somehow. I felt her hand again, not seeking, not asking, just there. Real, present. When the lamps finally went out, we climbed out of the pool without a word. The air felt heavier, the stars too close. She wrapped herself in her robe and looked back at me. Quiet, calm, but changed. I'll see you in the morning, she said. If the world still feels the same. And as I watched her walk away, the surface of the pool stilled again. But my reflection didn't look like the woman who'd stepped in hours before.